And we're back. Take two. Everything's working. Hopefully, y'all return. So give me a shout once you're back in the room. Everything is fixed, Marissa. We're back, able to share the screen. Over there, everything's backwards. Nope, Tony, you didn't miss it. In fact, this is a late start for us, trying to get our act together. Welcome back, Dustin.
Oh.
Or welcome, Dustin.
Wonderful. Okay, hold on one second. All right, Mr. Bill.
No.
You good to go? Good. All right. Well, I got the patio all torn down, so now I can finish up and go home and do some dinner.
Sounds like a great idea.
Doesn't it?
It does.
Do you need help out? Got it?
I got it in, I guess.
Are you working now?
We're working now.
Yay.
Okay. All right. So let's try this again. I won't do any operating system updates next time.
You promise?
Or I'll do a trial run. But thanks for rejoining us here at Alter Ego Comics, broadcasting from Lima, Ohio, from the heart of downtown Lima.
You only have one of this one.
First up, A Man Among Ye, Volume 2.
I was looking for the price.
$16.99. We do have Volume 1 as well. This is kind of historical fiction. It's about Pirate Queen Anne Bonny, and written by Stephanie Phillips. It's fantastic. Lots of high seas action with a female pirate in the lead. Again, both volumes are in stock, Volume 1 and Volume 2. This is Volume 2. I know many of you are picking it up in single issues. The action is beautiful and brutal, and the characters look amazing.
That doesn't sound real.
That's real. Here you go.
Being sarcastic.
Okay, let's keep moving along. A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance.
Huh. I would probably look at this one.
No, A space righteous.
A D.
Really looking forward to reading this. This is collecting the first 5 issues by Rick Remender and Andre Lima Arujo. An engaging head trip that you won't be able to put down. A righteous thirst for vengeance carefully unfolds its narrative like a flower to morning light. Wow, someone missed their calling. In this case, that flower is most definitely a blood orchid. $10 gets you Volume 1 of A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance from the writer of Deadly Class. So I'm looking forward to checking this out. John says, awesome story and art on A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. He is one of the few that was picking it up in single issues.
This one next.
I don't know. It's a surprise. It is Fedora in the Distance. Neil Gaiman says, I'm so glad it exists. This is a $15 collection. It's a YA fantasy graphic novel following the epic adventures of Fedora, a brave young woman of color who lives in a fantastical world with underground pirates, ghosts, and a mysterious force called The Distance. She's going the distance.
Is it locked, Bill?
Which threatens to destroy it all, and only Fedora can stop it. This is from Mark Bernardin, the award-winning TV writer, producer on Star Trek Picard, Critical Role, The Legend of Vox Machina, Masters of the Universe Revelation, and Castle Rock. So, I'm looking forward to checking this one out too. The artwork looks amazing. YA epic fantasy, written by one of the writers and producers of Picard. So there you go. $15 gets you Adora in the Distance. Dustin, Mark, I'm Mark. Dustin's going to pick up A Righteous Thirst. Dustin has A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance. I will tell Angie that you love her hair, Holly. She is assisting a patron out the door. Dora. Next up, Alice in Borderland. First of our manga entries tonight. Alice in Borderland, Volume 1, 18-year-old. This is, let's start with the price, $20. Published by Viz. 18-year-old Ryuhi Arisu is sick of his life. School sucks, his love life is a joke, and his future feels like impending doom. As he struggles to exist in a world that can't be bothered with him, Ryohei feels like, I feel like I'm mispronouncing it. He feels like everything would be better if he were anywhere else. When a strange fireworks show transports him and his friends to a parallel world, Ryohei thinks all his wishes have come true, but this new world isn't an empty paradise. It's a vicious game, and the only way to survive is to play. The first game starts with a bang, but Ryohei manages to beat the clock and save his friend. Sounds like Squid Game. It's a short-lived victory, however, as they discover that winning only earns them a few days grace period.
YouTube isn't running.
If they want to get home, weird. If they want to get home, they're going to have to start playing a lot harder. $20 for Alice in Borderland Volume 1.
I'm back to doing my job.
Sorry about that, Tony. I am not going to investigate that right now for fear of breaking something else. So we'll just go with the Facebook stream. Holly loves your hair.
Thank you.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is the new omnibus, North and South, story of two brothers on opposite sides of the Civil War. No, North and South from Avatar omnibus, $25 if you've been doing the Avatar omnibuy, or if you're a fan, or if you just want to jump into this one, you can jump into it. Let's see who the writer is on this. Jean Loon Yang. Did I say how much that was?
$24.99.
It's $24.99 for the most recent Avatar omnibus. Battle Angel Alita, Volume 5 is here.
I just had to find it. I didn't expect it to be tiny like that.
That's what she said. $13 for Battle Angel Alita, Volume 5. The revered sci-fi manga. It is time to watch this with Kevin. Remind me that we need to watch this.
Okay, it's right there in the vaulted.
In the vault.
Mm-hmm.
In the, what is it? The hormone-blocked vault?
Yeah, where nothing sticks.
Where nothing sticks.
Or it sticks there too good and they can't find it.
I think we have all 4 or 5 volumes in stock, so if you haven't jumped into the world of Battle Angel Alita, now is the time. Hopefully we're still broadcasting. Haven't seen a new post in a while. Feel free to give us some thumbs up, some hearts, applause. Bunny Mask, Volume 1. This was a hit with some of you in single issues. I ordered myself the graphic novel. Collects the first 4 issues, $17. This is super, super cool. Deeper than your average horror book, Bunny Mask promises an emotionally rewarding story. A rich vein of new and unique material that leaves you feeling unsettled after reading, as all the best horrors should.
Bunny Mask.
Bunny Mask, Volume 1, $17. Do you need to go lock the door? Or did you do it
Please
already?
show me. Which key? I'll put Bunny Mask.
The call's coming from inside the house, from inside the
Don't
store.
do that while I'm in the store and locking the door. Don't freak me out.
Freak out. First of our new single issues. Carnage issue number 1. This is the new ongoing series. Written by Ram V. There are 2 stories in here, one by Ram V, the other by David Mcfarlane, who co-created Venom. If you picked up Carnage Forever or are a Carnage fan or are looking to jump into a Carnage book, this is the one to do. This is the one to do that with. $5 for issue number 1 of the new Carnage ongoing series. So we have cover A. We also have cover B, Carnage cover B, Carnage cover A. Cover B. Oh, cover B. Cover A. All the Carnage. Next up, The Death of Doctor Strange. Graphic novel collects the 5-issue miniseries. This is perfect for anyone who is a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe Doctor Strange. $18 gets you the entire series, and this leads into the Strange series that we sold several weeks ago. Issue number 1 is still the only one available, and we still have it in stock, so you could pick up Death of Doctor Strange,
Okay.
and then
I'll write it down because the drawers and everything are already.
jump into Strange, where there is a new Sorcerer Supreme. The artwork in here is fantastic by Lee Garbett. Jed McKay is the writer on this, who's also writing Moon Knight. Let's see, Tony wants a Carnage cover B. That's the second one.
This one?
The second one. There you go. And then Tamara wants cover B,
Let me find Tony first. Okay.
and then wants to subscribe to the series.
Should this still be the second one?
Yes,
You said who wanted it?
Tamara, go.
Okay.
And she wants to subscribe.
Oh, you even got a
I
few.
do.
Both
I
did
got a
it.
piece of paper there, and then I'll pull this for Angela. Got you covered, Angela.
Carnage.
I had only read the first issue of Death of Doctor Strange when it came out. As I often do, I read all of the number 1s so that I can share my opinions with you, and then I wait for the trade on the books that I really like. So I read this last night and really enjoyed it. And if you jumped into Strange without having read this, this will help you understand a little more of what's going on in Strange.
We're testing out cushions for butts. We got 2 and we're testing them out.
Okay, next up, Fantastic Four Reckoning War. Part 2. This one is subtitled The Trial of the Watcher, who looks so sad on that cover. Look at how sad Uatu looks.
Is that him?
That's him. Doesn't he look sad?
He looks super sad.
He's got a big-ass head. $5 for...
Hello, Luis.
$5 for Reckoning War Trial of the Watcher
Sad.
with a sad, big-headed Uatu.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Luis. He's back. We're back. We're all here.
Standing on a, I don't know, looks like a Death
Standing
Star.
on the moon. That's where he used to be.
Looks like he's on
That's
the Death
no
Star.
moon. That's a space station.
Looks like a Death Star.
Hawkeye. This is the next digest-sized version of the Kate Bishop Hawkeye. Bald for all times. I got you, Dustin. That's why I said. So this is Hawkeye Volume 2, collecting West Coast Avengers 5 through 10 and War of the Realms Journey into Mystery 1 through 5. If you like the character of Kate Bishop, you can jump into this without having read the previous volume, although I think we do have that one in stock as well. $14 will get you Hawkeye Volume 2. Hey, look, front and center, America Chavez, who's going to be in the new Doctor Strange movie, as well as Gwenpool. That's she right there.
She right there, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
I speak English very well.
He speaks something.
I speak something. Island in a Puddle, the second of our manga entries tonight. Oh, third, sorry, because we already had Battle of Angel Alita. Volume 1 from, I don't even know who published this, but I've heard great things about it. It's rated for older teens, 16 and up, $13. A childhood in the underworld. Minato's tiny apartment might as well be on a deserted island. Despite being in elementary school, it falls on his shoulders to care for his little sister, Nagisa, who never stops asking when their mother will make one of her infrequent visits home. One day when she stops by, their mother takes them to an amusement park, only to give Minato some cash and leave them on the Ferris wheel. However, as they reach the top of the ride, lightning strikes their car, but what Minato finds when he awakens to is not the grim tragedy he expected.
This is right?
This sounds very interesting. Yes. So this is Island in a Puddle. This is a different kind of manga. I think this is Code Nasha. It is Code Nasha. $13 if you're intrigued by my epic reading.
And I got
stumbling over words.
Angela. I got you Hawkeye 1 and 2.
Awesome. You're gonna love it. Okay, so this is not available for sale. This is the part of the show where I tell you about our JLA Avengers raffle that we're doing to support the Hero Initiative. So some of you may recall or be aware that comic book artist George Perez has gone public that he has terminal pancreatic cancer. George Perez penciled the poster that's above me here. You got Adam and actually got 3 sold in a puddle.
They're sold out then.
All right, we're sold out of Island in a Puddle. Thank you,
It does
everybody.
look very good. I want to read it too.
I know. Now I got to get one for you. George Perez also penciled the original Crisis on Infinite Earths. He co-created the Teen Titans. He worked on the Avengers. He's worked on pretty much every title under the sun, and he will not be with us very soon. So this was one of those projects that we will probably never see again, at least while Disney owns Marvel and AT&T or Discovery or Warner Brothers owns DC. I don't know who owns DC these days, because they don't want to play nice with each other. It took a Herculean effort to get 7,000 copies of this trade paperback printed, which is not nearly enough to meet demand. There are roughly 2,500 to 3,000 comic book stores in the world. That gets each store about 3 copies, which is what we got. We got 3 copies. I ordered 25. We got 3. So we're raffling these off. You can buy a raffle ticket in the store. Tickets are $5 a piece, and we're donating all the proceeds to the Hero Initiative in honor of George Perez. And then Alter Ego is going to match whatever that donation is. So whatever money we bring in with the raffle, we're going to pony up cash to match whatever is brought in to donate to the Hero Initiative. So what is the Hero Initiative? They are a nonprofit, the only nonprofit that assists comic book creators in need. Most comic book creators are freelancers. They're working without insurance. They're working without benefits, without a 401k, unless they start one themselves. And it basically helps out folks if they run into trouble. Yeah, there's been situations where out west, comic creators' homes have burnt down, where there have been floods, where there's been illness, where there have been all kinds of other problems. There's some really great, and thank you, Luis and John. Yes, we are going to open this up to online regulars. I'm not opening this up to everybody because I would prefer someone that is a regular of Alter Ego win a copy. So we will invoice you tomorrow for raffle tickets with your regular invoice for anybody that's outside of the area or can't make it into the store. Really want to try and raise as much money as we can here. Go to YouTube and search Hero Initiative, and there's some really great videos there. Stan Lee personally donated over $100,000 to the Hero Initiative. He was on the board in the beginning. They've helped out a lot of folks in need. So we're just trying to do some good here. We're not making anything on this. We're just donating all the money that comes in to the Hero Initiative in honor of George Perez. And I was trying to find... Let me see. Bear with me for a second here. I'm trying to find a picture.
Have you met him?
Yes. Times.
I thought you have a picture with you with him.
Yep. And I got a sketch from him. He sketched Batman for me. Bear with me. Seem to be saying that a lot tonight.
So it would be in that black book. I could go get the black book out and open it up.
If you want to,
there.
Sure.
I've written down Tony for 4 tickets, Nathan for 1, John, I know you want some. You can tell me how many. Luis, I got you for 5.
So we have 3 copies of the trade, and we will pull the winner on next week's live sale.
Oh, here's one of them, like a long time ago.
Yeah. All right, now Angie's gonna make me show pictures.
Here. I see him up there in the top row.
Where?
Point right there in the middle.
Yeah,
Right there.
this one. This is George Perez long ago. I don't even know what year
This
that
had
was.
to be in the late 80s or early
No,
90s.
no. That was
90s?
in like 93, maybe.
Oh, no, your pages are page protector. Oh, there he is again. With the drawing, I think. Right there.
Oh, I've seen him 3 times. No, that's not the drawing. So I was trying to bring up this picture of George that got posted today, and it's not working. All right, give me a second here.
I'm betting you have more pictures that need to go in a scrapbook.
Yeah, they're all digital. So George Perez is kind of a big deal in the comic book world, and it kind of sucks that that he has pancreatic cancer and that he will not be around very much longer. So that is, I guess, why the Hero Initiative actually got permission from DC and Marvel. And of the two, I hear Marvel was the harder to deal with as far as getting this project done.
There. Third time's a charm.
Yeah. Well, now I think I have this
There's
working.
young
So
Mark.
we'll try this. All right, we'll show you this first. Here. Some of you saw this. It was in the newsletter. That's me and George. I don't even know what year. And that's the Batman sketch that I commissioned from George. All right.
Okay.
Oops.
Mark Howell 4.
What the? I'm struggling here tonight.
Chris Shirley, I got you for 4.
All right, don't look at this. Don't look at any of this stuff. No buying anything that you're seeing here. Where the hell is the picture I want?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you should just go on with your life.
Oh, this was like heartbreaking. I bet it's got to be right here. There it is. Okay. All right. So George's family posted this picture today. That's George in the red, and that's Kurt Busiek, who wrote JLA Avengers. Kurt's not in the best health either. I had a chance to see him when we went to New York and to New York Comic Con. But he did get a chance to hold this new JLA Avengers trade paperback in his hands, and he's always smiling. I mean, this guy is clearly near the end of his life, and he's smiling all the time. So, yeah, F cancer, Dustin. You are 100% correct.
Yep, me too.
We all agree, and congratulations for being a survivor. Congratulations sounds dumb, but
okay.
we know it's not easy.
John J. to
So,
Adam.
if you can come into the store and purchase tickets, you're welcome to do that through Saturday. If you're outside of the area and can't make it, we will invoice you for tickets sometime this week, and then we will pull 3 winners next Wednesday for the 3 copies that
And
we
I'll
have.
go back through the list and make
We'll go
sure
through
that
the
we have
comments,
everybody after.
Right. Sorry for the downer stuff there. It's kind of, I guess everybody's kind of excited that this trade is back in print, but unfortunately there aren't enough copies to meet demand. And the only way that I saw that we could do this and do it right is to raffle off tickets and donate all the money to the Hero Initiative, and then to chip in on top of it. So, all right, next up, Marvel Legends, Doctor Strange from the Multiverse of Madness. This just came in this week.
Got extra hands.
$25 for handsy Doctor Strange.
Sure, he's got.
Comes with many finger positions.
He's got
and
4. 2 of them with discs.
He's got his little.
Oh, he's really got 6. Excuse me, I forgot the hands that were already on his body.
Yeah, 6 hands. 6-handed Doctor Strange.
That's a lot of hands.
$25 for the Marvel Legends Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange.
I'm thinking
Dustin is correct, everyone. Let's put this up on the screen for everyone to see. Celebrate life. Celebrate life. Live each day as best you can. Carpe diem.
You just got to accept the challenges that are thrown at you.
Masters of the Universe, of the Ubiverse, of the Uvula, Revelation. That's what this is. Oops.
Of the uvula?
It's not the uvula.
But you said it.
I know.
Now it's stuck in my head. Uvula.
Uvula is the thing in the back of your throat, right?
It is stuck in my head.
Your
In the back of
uvula
my
stuck
throat.
in your head. So this is the graphic novel collecting the miniseries written by Kevin Smith. This goes hand in hand with the Netflix series. It's the comic book prequel to the Netflix show. $20 gets you this graphic novel
Let's hear the song.
full of He-Man-y goodness. I have the power.
The power of
When I
the
held
song.
aloft my magic sword and said the words, I have the power.
My brothers watched this a lot.
Your brothers were big He-Man fans.
They're younger than me.
More manga. Necromance, Volume 2. $13 for Necromance, Volume 2.
Only have 2 of them.
Recommended for 13 and up.
How do you say that name?
I do not know.
Shibuki's quest
Mm-hmm.
has only just begun, but he and his comrades have already encountered tough enemies and managed to walk away with surprising new allies.
Oops.
After some close calls, it's time for a break. A relaxing stay at a hot spring inn, oh, I love hot springs, is on the agenda, where Shibuki, who has a temporary holy immunity, plans for an evening of steamy firsts with Surfy.
It's better than an evening of steamy fists.
These awkward young lovers have a lot ahead of them.
Oh my God.
Woo!
We do have Volume 1 of the steamy Necromance. Recommended for 13 and up.
Well, I did. read
How
all
old are
of-
these people? After all, I gave you my vow of everlasting love. I'm your fiance. Dun, dun, dun.
It's something.
We have both volumes of Necromance if you want to get into that. Each one is $14. We better get moving. We got like trades to get to. Once and Future, Volume 4.
What was all your problems?
It was my problems, and then I had to talk about JLA
No, it is
Avengers.
your problem.
We got to sell tickets, which is good. Got to raise some money for a good cause. Once and Future, Volume 4, $17. I have one copy.
I'm just reading your message you sent.
At one point, he was just sitting over there looking at me. It was weird.
Okay.
I too like Nex. What are we talking about, Brandon? I missed it.
The Necromancer?
Oh, yeah, got it. Ooh, Orochi. This one sounds awesome. For those of you that like horror manga, this is a hardcover.
Calling Kevin for a second.
Okay. It's from Viz. It is, which means we'll probably never be able to get it back in. $27. A mysterious young woman slithers her way into the lives of unsuspecting people, like the legendary multi-tailed serpent for which she is named, Orochi. It's by Kazuo Umez. It is. There is no age range on here.
Let me look it up
Oops.
while you're doing the next thing.
This is the last page. Turn it over, you dummy. That's what. I'm not calling her a dummy. I'm calling myself a dummy.
You shouldn't call yourself one either.
This is the story of a woman consumed by obsession. Is there any other type of tale as terrifying? I don't think so. Orochi.
I like the hardcoverness of it.
Angie likes the hardcoverness.
Well, reading backwards, like I have a hard time with that, but I think I could do it with the book.
Out. Out is out.
Out.
That's over there.
Okay.
This, I think this collects the whole series. Yes, it does. So World War II, vampires. What else do you need to know? And it's $10. $10. War is hell. Say hello to the devil. In the waning days of World War II, with the Allies advancing, a desperate Nazi officer unearths an ancient force of evil that he hopes will turn the tide of battle, a vampire. To test the power of his secret weapon, he unleashes the monster on an unsuspecting group of allied POWs. It's up to Nakona, a Comanche language expert, to communicate with the vampire to find out what it really wants. Blood would be the answer. I think that
This is
blood.
what he wants, right?
Yep, he wants Orochi. Orochi?
I don't know.
Orochi?
We're not even going to try it.
I can tell you what this vampire wants. He wants to kill everyone and drink their blood.
I've come to suck your blood.
Oh, our first pop of the night.
Is this Maya?
Nope, it's up top. This is the Death Trooper with Grogu Glow in the Dark Entertainment Earth exclusive.
Oh, it's so cute.
$15.
Look at poor Grogu in his hands there.
I know, he's probably like pooping his diaper. Yeah, these are super cool. I think
they
we're
glow in the
down
dark?
to 3. We have 3 left, maybe. And
There's 3 right here.
yeah, that's there's 3 there. Yes, there are 3 there. Did I say how much this was? $15 for the Death Trooper with Grogu Glow in the Dark Entertainment Earth
Yeah,
exclusive.
Nazis are wacky.
Oop,
Cute.
Look, I have 2 pictures of him.
And he's like flying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have to get my first pop.
Oh, you have more than I don't know. Didn't you get the cookie, Grogu?
No, I didn't.
The first of our Hawkeye pops from the Disney Plus series has arrived. This is Maya Lopez, aka Echo. She actually just came in today. $13.
The ponytail is flying in the air behind her.
$13 for Maya Lopez, also known as Echo from the Hawkeye Disney Plus TV series. And that's it for pops. Radiant Black Volume 2 is not here anymore, so ignore that.
I'm sold out of it, huh?
The Rima Chronicles. Angie read part of this last night. Tell us what it's about.
It is a kind of a quest story. The girl's
It's
trying to find
$13.
Yep. It's a girl. Her father passed away. It's the quest of figuring out what happened, and she doesn't really, yeah. So anyway, it's a good story, and it's got a story within a story that there's like the history of this other planet, this other world, which
It's called The Rima Chronicles Realm of the Blue Mist, which is kind of when I go into the bathroom after our
No.
12-year-old.
it's not. The art in it is fantastic.
It's written and drawn by Amy Kim Kabushi.
And of course, they go to a different realm or a different world.
Yggdrasil features in here if you're a fan of Norse mythology.
Mhm.
I had to tell Angie all about Yggdrasil last night.
I just never knew about a stinky tree.
You know where I learned that? High school.
Okay.
High school theology class.
Okay.
Taught by a Jesuit priest telling me about Yggdrasil. That was insane. Bam! Spawn, Scorched, number 3. We only have 1 left. We do. This is the Todd McFarlane homage to Jim Lee's X-Men number 1. $3 for Scorched, cover B, and then Scorched 4, 5, and 6 will complete the gatefold cover, similar to the X-Men number 1. So I only have 1 copy of this left. Scorched, number 3.
This is probably next.
Slumber, number 1.
Which was almost my pick of the week.
Really?
Like, if
Well,
I did. I
had to blindly pick one.
I liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't the Reverend George R. It was, Polakowski. I'm pretty sure it was Polakowski that taught me that. John and I went to the same high school, so I don't think George R. Fallon would talk about Norse mythology. Probably not.
So this is what, a slasher
Slumber.
movie?
Slumber is, so we had that book a couple weeks ago, the kids book about the after school program or the after school club where they go into people's dreams. This is the grown up version of that.
Yes. It's very bloody. But it kind of reminds me of like
Where's my water?
a really good
Pie.
pie. No, just kind of a mystery, a little bit of detectiveness-ish to it. Like they're trying to figure out the crime, like to connect the pieces, and they don't really connect well. But it is very bloody. I found that I don't really.
Angie does not like. Oh wait, it doesn't bother you?
It doesn't bother me as much as it used to, probably because I've been reading them.
Star Trek Classics: The Mirror Universe Saga. I have 2 copies of this. It is $25. It collects the DC Comics Star Trek issues 9 through 16, which pick up where Star Trek III, The Search for Spock, left off, with Admiral Kirk and the crew of the USS Enterprise facing off with evil versions of themselves from the fan favorite Mirror Universe. And Kevin, our 12-year-old, and I just were on the last episode of the first season of Star Trek Discovery. Spoiler alert, a lot of that takes place in the Mirror Universe, or some of that does. So I'm psyched to crack my copy of the Mirror Universe saga. Even though I have the single issues, it's just nice to have this in trade. And that cover is fantastic.
It is nice.
It is nice.
It is nice.
Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Halcyon Legacy issue number 2. That is a mouthful. $4, and we still have copies of number 1. I do not want your turkey named Picard, Caitlin. Get that turkey off my lawn.
Yeah.
If anybody in Lima wants a turkey, can you just like go and pick up a turkey and bring it home? Is that even allowed?
It was just in our neighborhood.
I know, but so it's a wild turkey though. Turkeys
Okay.
don't hang out in Lima.
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, can they contact Caitlin and be like, you know what, my kid would like a turkey as a pet?
Sure. Okay, go on, dude.
Star Wars: The Epic Collection.
It's big. It really is.
This is monstrous. $40. This collects Star Wars Legacy number 1 through 18 from 2013 and material from Star Wars Tales number 19 and Star Wars Visionaries. At the very end of the Star Wars Legends timeline, discover C-3PO's fate. That's the capper on this. So this is 140 years after A New Hope. The galaxy is struggling to maintain a newfound peace. Anya Solo is trying to eke out a meager living by salvaging debris from the recently ended war, but when she stumbles upon a damaged communications droid and a stray lightsaber, she and her friends find themselves in deep Bantha Poodoo. Wanted by both the local authorities and a determined Imperial knight, Anya will soon learn that the lightsaber is at the center of a deadly plot, one that leads straight back to the villainous Sith.
So
$40. We're talking about Halcyon Legacy, Mark.
I don't know what to do.
I think that's what Mark wants. He doesn't. I'm assuming, Mark, you're not talking about this epic collection. You're talking about the Halcyon Legacy. Subscribing. There's a turkey farm on Stewart Road, or I guess there are turkeys on Stewart Road. So Picard the turkey may be from Stewart Road.
That could be it. Okay.
My pick of the week, World's Finest, issue number 1. 2 covers available. Cover A, cover B, the Jerry Seinfeld.
There is $1 price difference.
They're both called Legacy. That's the thing that's screwing me up, Mark. So Halcyon Legacy is a single issue mini-series. Star Wars Legacy, the Epic Collection, collects some previously published Dark Horse Star Wars stuff. Nathan wants the Little Jerry Seinfeld variant.
What is that? This?
That's from Seinfeld. Yes, that's Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay, that one's the corner.
$4. This is written by Mark Waid, fantastic writer. Great dialogue, great wittiness in here. And it takes place kind of at an undetermined time. If I had to guess, it would be like within the first 5 years of Batman knowing Superman. The Robin costume is not very specific. It's kind of the Tim Drake costume, but it's Dick Grayson. So this is kind of its own thing. But it is excellent. Dan Mora is the artist on this, who's the artist on Once and Future. So if you like his art style, you'll love it. The art is fantastic. The art is truly does the heavy lifting here. So Mark wants Halcyon Legacy. Either we need to check and see if he got number 1, and then he wants number 2, and to subscribe. And he's just wandering around like, I don't know what to do. So this has Poison Ivy, this has Metallo, this has Superman, this has Batman, this has the Penguin, this has Robin, this has Lois Lane, this is Jimmy Olsen, It's got another group of people that I don't want to give away, but you can never have, if you've never read a Superman or Batman comic before, you can enjoy this. If you're a fan of Superman or Batman, you should get this.
So this one,
And this one.
I don't see number 2. Okay, there it is.
And again, it has the Jerry Seinfeld variant, which is a play on comedians in cars getting coffee because Jerry Seinfeld is a huge Superman fan.
I did get that for Nathan and Chris.
You got Chris Shirley?
Yep.
And that was both the Jerry Seinfeld covers?
Yep.
Okay, that does it for the new releases. Hey, you may have noticed that, and Mark, we got you covered on the Halcyon Legacy. The Ms. Marvel trailer dropped yesterday. Now's your chance to pick up this Ms. Marvel digest version, which collects the first 11 issues of her series, plus her first appearance in Marvel Now .1. I assume, actually, this is not in stock at any of our suppliers right now, and I have 2 copies in my hands. $13.
Where's the world's finest variant?
That's the Jerry Seinfeld.
Okay. That's Tony and
That was Adam, Cordy, Tamara for
Okay,
World's
so Tamara.
Finest. Tamara didn't specify. I assume she wants the regular cover.
So who gets world's finest with Jerry Seinfeld?
That would be Adam. Cordy.
Anybody else?
No. Caitlin is super excited and is going to pick up Ms. Marvel Volume 1. It is super awesome. And the artwork is fantastic. Adriana Alfano does the artwork. G. Willow Wilson does the incredible words. And yes, Adam, it looks like they have changed her power to make it a little easier for everyone to understand and to not bring the Inhumans into the mix. Because in the books, in the comics, she gets her powers from the Terrigen Mists. In the TV series, it looks like it's going to be Kree bracelets, which would connect her to the larger Captain Marvel universe, supposedly. So we do have the standard trade paperback size of Volume 1 coming in next week. I was able to snag some of those, but you should totally read the comics. It's a fantastic.
It's a good story.
If you're a fan of Peter Parker, Spider-Man, or Miles Morales, or kind of young heroes learning to deal with their powers and life at the same time, Ms. Marvel is a great kind of update on the classic Peter Parker storyline. All right, let's do some half-off trades and then get into some back issues. Since there's a new Batman Superman series out, we are knocking down the old one to 50% off. So this is Volume 1 of the previous Batman Superman series, written by Joshua Williamson, art by David Marquez. Originally $18, on sale for $9.
Okay.
We also have Batman Volume 5 by Tom King. The Bat and the Cat versus Everyone, originally $17.
Okay, is that Batman?
That's this one.
Okay.
Originally $17. I don't know if it's that or this.
Yeah. Batman Superman or
Tony, is it Batman Superman or Batman Volume 5? Volume 5 is $8.50. Volume 6 is also $8.50.
the first Batman?
Okay. And Volume 8 is also $8.50. So we have Batman by Tom King,
Oh, and I need to put a post-it on it.
Volume 5, 6, and 8, $8.50 a piece, if anyone is interested. And we have the hardcover version of Deceased, Hope at World's End by Tom Taylor, originally $25, on sale for $12.50.
So it's a lot of different Batmans. So be specific, if you can.
Okay, we're going to blow through some back issues here because I promised you we would. Detective Comics number 312, Batman and Robin versus the Poop Monster. Now this is Clayface, actually. The Secret of Clayface's Power. $15 for Detective Comics number 312. This is from the 1960s. It is a nice condition. That's not even a thing. It's a fine condition.
I got you, Dustin, for Deceased.
Originally 12 cents, $15 for Detective Comics. We also have a way old Superman when he was pudgy, fighting an equally pudgy Lex Luthor. This is Superman number 164, $25 for the fight of the century. Two pudgy white guys fighting apparently on a ranch
Detective goes to
with their shirts off. Showdown between Luthor and Superman. Oh, it's a world with a red sun, so Superman doesn't have any powers
Super ham.
because he's chunky.
Mm-hmm.
Chunky. $25 for Superman number 164.
Or
And
super ham if you want to.
Tamara, you should totally come into the shop because we have a bunch of detective and Batman comics from the 1960s. I was just kind of picking a handful out. These next few are fantastic. Girls' Romances, number 86, $5.
Super ham.
Somebody's a loser at love. Face it, Jack. Taking a patient's pulse is one thing. Winning her heart is another. Girls' Romance, $5. If that didn't pique your interest, perhaps Secret Hearts will. These are also from the 1960s. Secret Hearts, number 86, $4. Troy, meet Lana, and I should warn you, she's secretly in love with you. Poor girl.
These would just be fun to have sitting out.
I know. If that doesn't do it for you, how about Heartthrobs? Heartthrobs, issue number 83, $5. You've got love in your eyes, Lila. Who's the lucky guy?
Oh, these are funny.
Perhaps you'd better tell her, Mark.
Betty, my dearest, let's not wait any longer. Let's set our wedding date. They're not doing
These are
anything else.
fantastic. Okay, this one is extra cool because the cover and the interiors are by Jack Kirby. Love Romances, number 105. Look at that Jack Kirby drawing there. And this is in really nice shape, too. $15 for Love Romances. What do we got here? Betty, my dearest, let's not wait any longer. Let's set our wedding date
That's the
now.
one I just read.
No, we can't. We mustn't. Don't ask it of me. The little fool. She's afraid to tell him the truth about herself.
Uh-oh.
She's a minx. I don't even know what that means.
It doesn't say minx on here, does it?
No, I just added that. And our final romance comic of the night, Girls Love Stories. Sorry, 94, $5 for Girls Love Stories. It's Danny. He said he couldn't make it to the beach today, but there he is, putting suntan lotion on. Lorraine. I just made up that name. The face in my dreams. Girls Love.
Oh my gosh, you are something.
All right. Our Army at War, featuring Sergeant Rock, number 200, $10. This entire issue is told in song, told in verse from this feller playing the guitar. So the whole issue is told in verse. Our Army at War, number 200, $10. I'm sorry, you're starting to feel the pain.
Yep.
Okay. I just thought this cover was cool. This is Strange Adventures featuring The Hand from Beyond. $5 will get you The Hand from Beyond.
Nobody wants them, but they do think they're fun.
Oh, they will sell once they hit the store floor.
Oh, that hand one is awesome.
Oh, and there's
The
more where that
hand-
came from.
The hand from behind.
What?
That's what it says.
No, it doesn't. It says Beyond.
Beyond. It's coming from behind.
Doesn't say The Hand from Behind. The Hand from Behind.
Now somebody's got to want that one because now they're all thinking it's the hand from.
Dear God. 16 issues of DC's Who's Who, which was like the handbook of the Marvel Universe. This is $15 for 16 issues of DC's Who's Who stuff.
Oh, look, somebody picked up the hand from beyond.
John got this hand from behind. Who's Who. Learn all about the DC characters that were alive and kicking in the 1980s.
Oh, no, Caitlin, I think that's so funny.
Who's Who.
I don't think he's awful at all.
She has to live with me. She doesn't think he's awful.
Because Mark, I mean, you've heard the jokes, and he
Adventures
often makes
of-
them at my expense.
Adventures of Superman number 500. This is where Superman returns after being dead. $2.50 for Adventures of Superman number 500. We've got Superman number 74, which is, the second appearance of Doomsday. $5 for Superman number 74. It might not be the second appearance of Doomsday.
Poor guy who's singing, he doesn't look very happy about it either.
He's in war.
I know, but he's singing a
Good
song.
God, yo. What is it good for? War.
Oh my goodness.
Journey into Mystery, not War, with Thor. And Loki,
Oh, that hurt my hand.
The Vengeance of the Thunder God. $25 for Journey into Mystery, number 115. Who's Who is $15, Chris, for 16 issues. It is not complete, but it is a lot. It's a lot of Who's Who. Journey into Mystery, 115.
How
$25.
much did you say it was so I can put a price? on?
15. It's on the. It's right here.
Oh, you didn't put it on them.
I did, and then I took
You
it
took
off.
it off. Okay.
I think we may have had one of these last week or 2 weeks ago. We got more.
Oh, some
Spider-Man
more.
2099, number 1, $15. In very fine condition. Very fine. Oh, so fine condition. Venom the Madness, issue 1, with an embossed cover. $3 for Venom the Madness. $20.99, Spider-Man sold to Kelly McClure. Did I give that to you?
No.
Okay. I do have another copy if anybody needs another Spider-Man 2099. In
That guy had like
very fine
a
condition.
bunch of them.
Is what foil? We have foil coming up, Dustin, if you need some foil.
Some Venom foil.
Sold Who's Who to
They're in
Chris
there.
Shirley. Chris is probably like, I was just in the shop. Why didn't you tell me you had those? Venom, the Prism cover. This is Venom Funeral Pyre,
And what would you
starring Venom and the Punisher. $5 for Venom Funeral Pyre, issue number 1, with its prismy cover.
Yep, there's some foil.
You want that?
I would love to take that from you.
We had this a couple weeks ago too, but it's back. Web of Spider-Man number 90 with the hologram cover, $8. Got a couple of those. And then we've got another return visitor,
Green one.
Spider-Man number 26 with the hologram cover, $5. I think Luis picked a couple of these up.
You just keep finding them.
All right, we're going into the lightning round.
Okay.
Thundercats number 1, $60. Believe it or not, in near mint condition, this is a $120 book now. It's insane. Thundercats
Wow.
number 1. This is, I'm going to call it fine condition, maybe fine plus. $60. We have Music Comics, issue number 3, Elvis, $5. We have all kinds of cool stuff. I am not making any political statement, but Great Morons in History featuring Dan Quayle. This is $2.50 for Great Morons in History, Dan Quayle. I have
need
I
the
have
Web of
two
Spidey.
Elvises if anyone else needs an Elvis and his pelvis. Web of Spider-Man sold to Kelly. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na. Teen Comics, issue number 1, featuring the cast of Beverly Hills 90210. $2.50 for Teen Comics, issue
Wow,
number
that's a
1.
Steal. Is Miss Marvel on the back up there?
Yes. We've got the original Icon, issue number 1 from Milestone back in the day, $3. Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 1, the first appearance of Shriek and the first part of Maximum Carnage. $20 for Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 1. Here comes the foil. Avengers 366, $3. Gotcha, Tony. We've got Avengers 363, Black Knight versus Captain America, $3.
That's a nice cover.
This is sold to Dustin. Need to put $3 on there though, because it's marked 4. Or no, it might.
No, it's not.
Look at it. Is it 3 or $2.95 or $3.95?
$3.95.
So it should be 3.
3.
Let's see. Luis, you want Avengers 363, the silver foil? Because there's more where that came from. Avengers 369, silver foil, $3. $3.
Does Luis want that Avengers?
I don't know. Waiting for the response.
Okay.
We have Avengers, the Terminatrix objective. Sorry, Terminatrix? The Terminatrix objective.
369.
That's this one? Yes.
Do I have to put a label?
$10 for the 4-issue miniseries, including this prism foil cover, prismy cover. Avengers, the Terminatrix objective, all 4 issues, $10.
You gotta be getting close to being done there.
You're telling me to be done. We got some really cool stuff in the end of this lightning round here. Wildcats special number 1, $3. That's for Adam. Yep.
All
except
4.
that bottom
I know.
one.
You said for Adam?
Yes. Wildcats special number 1, $3. Fright Night Halloween special in 3D with 3D glasses, $3. I have to put these in a different order.
Sold Wildcat.
Twilight Zone issue number 9 in 3D with 3D glasses. This is published by Now Comics back in the early 90s.
I got Wildcat for
Brandon sold Fright Night to Tony. Ooh, the last of our foily goodness for the night. Warlock Chronicles, number 1, $3. More Fright Night Fall 1992 issue, The Resurrection of Dracula, free 3D glasses, double-sized Dracula special that is in 3D. Comes with 3D glasses. Fright Night, $3. Back in the 90s, apparently Marvel published Disney comics. We have Disney Comic Hits, issue number 1, Pocahontas, $3.
Got Warlock for Jim.
Warlock goes to Jim. Fright Night 3D goes to Tony. I do have another Fright Night 3D with Dracula, if anyone else would like it for $3. I think I did this one already. Yep. Pocahontas goes to Caitlin. And our last item of the night, Biker Mice from Mars, issue number 1, $3.
Why? Why would Biker Mice?
It was a cartoon, apparently, when we were in college.
Okay.
Or possibly high school. I don't remember. Biker Mice from Mars, issue number 1, from Marvel Comics, $3.
Fright Night Dracula to somebody.
To
Biker Mice
Brandon.
too.
Who said Biker? Oh, Adam picks up Biker Mice. Brandon picks up Fright Night Dracula. We see. I knew Brandon O'Brien. Told you we had some cool stuff tonight, and I'm still working through the boxes of stuff. That's all I could do today, and get out of here to go home and have dinner and come back. So,
Thank
Sons of
you.
Anarchy from
Thank
Mars.
you for doing that. Coming back for dinner.
Thank you for hanging out with us despite our technical difficulties
Mhm.
at the outset and my long rambling about the
His technical
awesomeness.
difficulties.
My long rambling about the awesomeness of George Perez. We will go back through the comments and make sure that we get tickets for everyone that's interested in entering the JLA Avengers trade paperback raffle. If you're watching this, Jim, I don't know what Star Wars you want. You'll need to tell us in the comments. That is a Halcyon Legacy, issue number 2. And we also have the Epic Collection Legacy. So that's going to do it. We're going to head home to our kid. Live long and prosper, everyone. Have a great rest of your week. Stay safe and be well.
You have to put these like back in a different